Hello and welcome to Flippin' Live, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview live stream. And today I'm back with OBS. I'm abandoned. What do you call it? StreamYard, and now I'm trying to be. I'm trying to just run it all on my own, and so I'm still getting the hiccups out of it. How are you doing today? You doing okay? Oh, God, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. As you can see, this is the new studio. It's the exact same studio as before, just from a different angle, and I'm pretty excited about it. This is my first live stream that I've hosted on it, and yeah, I don't know, I like it. So the only problem is now everything's smaller. I've changed everything, so it's like harder for me to read the things. But so I might actually I'm gonna have to like just look over here unless. Wait a second. Docs? No, view. Hold on. No, docs. Boom. There we go. Did I get it? All right. There we go. Now it's bigger. Now I can see it. Who else here today? Who's here? Now remember, I can't like put them up on the screen like I could with StreamYard. And that's a bummer. But they all appear as you guys put them on there, so that's kind of neat. So Vanessa is here. Vanessa, hello. How do you do? We got Harvey Esquire. Good evening, Harvey. Sticks McFly, what's up, dude? Who else? Oh, Sketchy Works. How did how did you move your house to that angle? To which Sticks says, LOL. Wait, Sticks, I could be feeling better, but I'm here. Well, I hope you do feel better. Um, yeah, it's what, okay. So you see this is the wall that was behind me, right? I did move that. I moved Alfred over, but this is behind me. This did not get moved. So this whole thing was just, I was sitting like this. This is how I was sitting before. And it was like, it was fine. It was fine. But it ended up taking up so much space. And it just dawned on me, I could just push all of this against a wall and then have more usable space. And so I'll point some stuff out later because I have to say, if you're tuning in right now, please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment in the live chat. Or if you're watching not live, leave a comment down below. Those are the best ways that you can support this channel and help it to continue to grow. Do you want to support me in another way? Well, if you do, there is a way. Patreon.com/flippinthrough, or you could become a channel member. Both of those links should be down in the description. I hope I put them there. And so you can click that. You know, support me on Patreon. You can get this stencil, great for defacing both public and private property. You can also get a 6 set of stickers from me and maybe a set of buttons as well. If you support me on YouTube, you get none of that stuff, but all of my videos you get right away. So this video that dropped yesterday, I actually uploaded it on Wednesday, I think. And so that would have been visible to you right away on Wednesday. So that's kind of cool. What happened to the chat? The chat disappeared. Golly. Oh, wait. I know what happened. No, I don't. What the hell? Oh, well, I'm just going to pop this chat out then. Pop out. Anyway. Oh, yeah. So duh. These are the people I get to thank for their support today. Dean Jones, Hutch, Ben Forsgren, Joey Gesso, Reflection of Perfection, Frank Snyder, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Meadsbury, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. Anyway, that's it. Those are my plugs. Has anybody new dropped in? David Strickler is here. Hello, David. How are you? And yeah. Uh, well, private property, never thought of that. I think it's great. You know, like go to your neighbor, swing by your neighbor's place. Looks pretty cool. There's an improvement. It's not really defacing if it's an improvement, right? Uh, anyway, I'm going to start off with, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I've been acquiring a lot of things. And so I want to show these off. But before I can show off what I have acquired, what I want to show off is, wait a second. What I want to show off is, wait, why is this? Oh, there it is. There's my chat. I'm going to slide this down right there. And I'm going to, sorry guys, hold on. Where's just the regular? There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, actually, you know what I'm going to do? No, that's boring. I was going to show you my new spreadsheet. I had to rebuild my entire Mad Magazine spreadsheet, but I think this might be a little bit more interesting to you. Boom, I got something in the mail, and it's something big. Where is the, oh, here we go. I got my letter opener. I had to work hard to take the sender's address off of it because they didn't want to be doxxed. And so I want to respect that. Let's switch to the overhead. And we can zoom out a little bit. All right, here we go. This is my great uncle served in World War II. He was part of the U.S. Army Air Corps. Before there was an Air Force, there was an Air Corps. And so I inherited this. And so this is, I think, pretty close to its intended use. Who knows, though? Who knows? Let me see. Okay. So I've been talking. Here, I'm gonna go back to here. You know, I'm trying to complete my my collection. And so I got a lot of some. I got some pretty big holes in my collection, and I'm trying to plug them. I'm trying to plug up those holes. And the problem is that like I like to find things organically. I like to find the stuff out in the wild at comic book shops. And for Mad, that's kind of hard sometimes. Like there's a comic shop near my house, and I've picked through them all, and it's like nobody's dropping off new Mad magazines for them. Love that dagger. Is it really Pleasant Avenue? It is. It is really Pleasant Avenue. That is where I live. But anyway, what was I gonna say? It's hard because like all the places around me, I've picked over them, and I can't find it. So it's like I have to go to maybe an antique shop. But antique shops, if you've gone to antique shops, spoiler alert, they're all overpriced. All right, that's just saying that. Clown Nookie, bonjour from California. Yeah, just, I mean, me holding a knife, there's nothing that new about it. Anyway, so I got, you know what, now hold on. I actually have to look up, I got this in the mail from, oh yeah, this is from Honk Steady. Honk Steady has sent me a gift, and the gift he sent me was some issues of Mad Magazine. It's super exciting because he says to me, he says, he started supporting me on Patreon, and I said, hey man, give me your address and I'll send off some stickers and some buttons and all that. And he was like, you know what? I appreciate that, but I don't need your shit. That's what he said. His exact words were, I don't need your garbage. In fact, I need to get rid of some garbage myself. Why don't you tell me what holes are in your collection, and I'll try to fill them. It didn't come out like that when he said it. But anyway, so he said, I sent him my brand new spreadsheet that I just finished, and he sent me some stuff. And I'm really excited because it's, you know, It's nice to get closer to a complete collection. You just got this issue last month. Well, I just got it this month. The special leap year issue. It's in rough shape, but you know what? I don't care as long as I got the issue. I can't tell you how many issues I've had. If you've watched all of my videos, which that'd be crazy if you've watched all my videos. If you've watched all my videos, I have lots of issues where I take it out, I go to turn the cover, and the cover is just totally detached. It doesn't matter. As long as it's complete, I'm fine with it. So I'm not fine with it. I'm happy to have it. Here's the special leap year issue and a Kelly Freas cover. I love this. This is a cool Kelly Freas cover. Kelly Freas, everybody forgets about Kelly Freas. Beautiful issue number 53. Another Kelly Freas issue. Oh, this is a freaky one. I feel like I've seen this image redone. Or maybe they've just had a lot of swing themed issues of Mad Magazine. One of the things that I love the most about this cover, though, is the fact that it's just the Mad logo. I mean, you have the price and everything, but then it's all of this image. I absolutely love that. In contrast, like this, right, where it's like special leap year issue, I just love it that it's all just that, just the Mad logo. I can't even see those, so yeah. All right, took you 45 years and 7 months. Only took me 45 years and 6 months. That's a good point. You are. We've all said, Sticks, that you are very advanced. Don't know if you know much about makeup. They literally have makeup for men too. Are you say, what does that mean? Are you saying I need makeup? No barcode. Yes, that's the big thing. No barcode to ruin this cover. That was so great in the 70s when the barcodes came out, and they held on to that gag for a long time, always putting the little jokes with the barcode. I thought that was awesome because they hated it. That was like nothing made them more angry than that. All right. Oh, I look good without makeup. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, nice covers. I think Sticks and Clowns saw the originals at the Norman Rockwell Museum. Nice. Oh, special jackpot issue. How are these sealed? Oh, they're sealed with tape. Are they all sealed with tape? Do you know what I do? I really want all of mine to be, I like the ones with the self-sealing. You guys know what I'm talking about, surely. Well, I can't find my things now. They're just out of reach. Here we go. Mad Magazine number 64, July 1961. Special jackpot issue. I mean, just think about this, all right? What if this cover didn't have that? Everything was moved up. It would be beautiful. It would just be perfect. This is Kelly Freas, right? I don't see the, yeah, that's right. I see the signature. It's just hidden. It's very faint down there. I want the jackpot issue so bad. You know, Cassandra Peterson reads Mad Magazine. Elvira reads Mad Magazine. I want the jackpot cover so bad. Well, I beat you to it, Harvey. How do you like, or Sticks, sorry about that. I beat you to it, Sticks. Here we have the Look Mad special Mother's Day issue. This is a weird cover, but I like it. It's good. Norman Mingo. Is this no? Okay, how about this? How about this for a question? I'm going to go to crackedcoversite.com. We're going to go to browser. Let's see. I'm going to go to idiots. See if I can find N. N for Norman. So, okay, so I've like changed change the aspect ratio of this screen. So, oh, that's by last name. Okay, M for Mingo. M-A, M-C. Is there anybody named McInerney on here? No. Why didn't I ever check that? E-F-G-H-I. McIlwain. McKinney. No, dang it. All right, anyway, Mingo. M-I-N. Oh, too far. M-I-L. Oh, here we go. Norman Mingo. Let's see what the first Norman Mingo cover is. Oh, there you go. Issue number 30. That was the very first Norman Mingo cover. I feel like that's something I should know. What's the second Norman Mingo cover? Oh. I guess I really didn't realize how concurrent Mingo and Freeze were in their career. I don't know. I don't know. Does that surprise me? Does it surprise you that I didn't realize that? Oh, how about that beauty? This one's so awesome. You know what's funny though is like some of these, okay, it was the case with this one too. It looks almost like, holy shit, you know what I never noticed? Look at this. 79 and 80. Did he have a uniform? Look at yellow shirt, pants, cuffed with like a little gingham or a plaid on the inside of it, and then like PF Flyer shoes. But anyway, both of these, it looks like Alfred E. Neuman's face is just like plastered. It almost looks like this is a painting of somebody else, and then he just stuck those in there. His face is perpetually stuck like that. I guess that's, that's the character. Here, are you about to repeat the same gag within a year? This is Return to Jeff Boehm. I'm going to Google Jeff Boehm. G-E-F-F. Very interesting. That's a very brave spelling. That's what I would say to a child. That's a very brave spelling of the name Jeff. No, not J-E-F-F. G-F-F. Jeff. Well, that's close. But that's not the right one. Gottfried Boehm. No. Now I just want to find Jeff Boehm. That's what I want to do. I really hate not being able to highlight comments. I really wish I could do that. That would make me happy. Okay, hold on. There's a rumor going around about him and his couch. Enough said. Who? Enough said. Enough said. That's like Excelsior or Stan Lee. Spy for Spy might be somewhere on the Mad Magazine. Not a rumor. It's in his autobiography. He scored some classics. Yes. Same gag a year apart. Yeah, Honk said it. That's like, that's what's crazy about it. I just bought the issue of Cartoon Profiles in the Mad auction that said Kelly Freeze took over from Norman Mingo when Mingo started getting too much. Oh, okay. That's probably just some kid who wanted his magazine back. Who knows who wrote on the front cover of the magazine. Well, that's what I care about there. Yeah, it's like, or it's like his teacher took it and she was like, well, I got to return to Jeff Boehm. Who knows what it is, but I like it. And I like this cover too, despite the fact that a little bit of a recycled gag. Oh, shit. Oh! I know what this is. Okay. So all right. So Ankse said, I'm sending you these issues. And then I've also got a bunch of these. What are they? They're the wrappings. It's torn off the wrappings of Mad magazines. Which, does anybody have? And he suggested, he said, like, you could make a catalog, like a Mad cover site, because these are the covers of Mad covers. Does anybody have an exhaustive list of all of these Mad covers? So you have, let's read through these. New low cholesterol Mad enclosed. Unfortunately, the jokes are still hard to swallow. Where did that get? PA, Douglas Evans. Got that in Pennsylvania. This wrapper contains 35 more fiber than our previous wrapper, and unfortunately, 38% less humor. Only a loser would make a site like that. Well, you know, hold on, Doug. Do you have an inventory of the Mad covers? Do you? A professional humor magazine. Publisher assumes no responsibility should you attempt these jokes at home. I proudly do not. Well, you know, me and Honk Steady think that'd be a great idea. Notice, carefully remove this brown paper covering before using this issue to line Birdcage, as seen on radio. Look at, they couldn't help themselves. They had to put in 2 gags on that one. Here we have Mad, warning, do not remove this label and attach it to your mattress under penalty of law. Oh, these are great. Mad, you may have already won $1 million, assuming you entered a contest that's giving away that kind of money as a prize. What? What the hell is this? Cracked magazine? Long steady. This is the Mad magazine, #1 Mad magazine website. This is the #1 YouTube channel. This is the Flippin' Through, the internet's #1 Mad magazine news review and interview channel, and now you got Cracked magazine on here? The hell? Scored 100 Mads from the late 70s and 80s that are mint. Had to drive to Lancaster, PA to score them. The pages were still cream-colored and not yeller. Dude, that's awesome. I mean, for some reason, everything that I come across on like Facebook Marketplace, it's as if people know what they have, which is a bummer. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so look at that got, okay, somebody wrote, Buck be like, nah, 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 bitch. That did not get caught by that got caught by the filter on YouTube, but not on this. That's very interesting. Yeah, whoever said that, you can't swear. The filter it'll filter out. And that's not like my rule. I mean, this is a family YouTube channel, but it's oops, what the hell am I doing? Close. I don't mind the swearing, but otherwise it's like nobody else can see it. Anyway, look at this. Know what's crazy? I think I have this. Do I have it here? No. I may have, unless they did Mork and Mindy more than once, I think I might have this. Oh, dude, I think that's crazy. What are the chances? Friends of Cracked. I think I flipped through this on a live stream. Oh, and here's Howard Nostrand. That's right. Oh my God. Oh, is there a Howard Nostrand on the Great Moments? I don't remember this though. Anyway, I might have to flip through that. This is awesome. Whoa. Wait, what is this? A real Cracked collector's edition. This is called Rad. Radical Shredding Humor. A Cracked look at the 60s. Rare laughs. Wait, yo, look at that reprint editor, Mort Todd. R.I.P. Mort Todd passed away. They did several Mork Robin Williams covers, as well as multiple Happy Days Star Wars, etc. Yeah, the one I have handy, it's a Star Wars cover. Did Al do the cover? Did Al do the cover? Al do this cover? Or Al do the other one? That was a Severin. That was a John Severin cover on the Mork and Mindy one. Cool. So this is like starting the wild work of Peter Bagg, Karaku, Jack Davis, Don Edwing, Will Elder, Bill Everett, wow, Al Jaffee, Vic Martin, Dan Orhack. Oh, there's Al Jaffee in Cracked. This is pretty cool. I might have to flip through that. I might have to flip through that. Here it. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, so this is a Cracked without a cover. Another Cracked without. This is 122. This one is. I don't know what this one is. Ooh, this one's in rough shape. Draft Dodgers manual. This thing, I might have to like. I don't know. I don't know what I'm putting that one aside carefully. This one, at least, you can kind of see. Boy, it really shows you how delicate these magazines are when they don't have a cover. Anyways, this is sick, man. Thank you, Hogsteady, for helping me out and helping to fill in my missing issues. Okay, now I'm going to make you guys look at my new spreadsheet. All right, because I'm proud of it and I worked hard on it. And if you have ideas on how I can improve it, let me know. Here is here's my spreadsheet. Okay, I've obviously not updated. I just opened up that thing. Here's issues 1 through 99, and so this is my system. If there's information there, if it's blank, I do not have that issue. When I fill in the information, it turns green. It means I have the issue. And then if I put an X here, it's because I made a video about it. So you can see my problem, right? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues. Oh, and then the comics, but I want to save the comics. So I have like 5 comic or magazine issues that I could actually do a show on. And so like that's why I need to start moving on this one. You can see, look at, I have, what is that, 55 of the 1 through 99, 100 of 1 through 199, 95 of 200, 98 of 300, 100 of those, and all of those ones. So right here, I have very little. I have just 2 issues, then I'm complete. Where are they? I don't know, because those are issues that I should have in like my own collection. I shouldn't have to find those. But what are you going to do? Now, I'm going to complain about it. I'm going to make a spreadsheet. I'm going to hope that Honk Steady has those 2 issues. But anyway, so the same thing goes. It's like, it's pretty not that impressive, not that special once you know the system. I also keep track of the prices because I like to make a chart where it shows the change in price over time. This is the part that I am kind of proud of. This is where I've kept track of all of my paperbacks. And so you can see I have, not a lot. I got a fair amount, but, there's still a bunch that I have to get. Let's see. Back the SS up. Back that ass. What? What? Back the SS up. You guys, listen, I have to say, I absolutely love my new setup. I'm like in love with this. I love the background. I like that on air thing. I could put TV on if you guys wanted. Put an old VHS on. I love this. Anyway, let me look. They did that and that. Noah, mad, title coincidence. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it was, I don't know, but Mort Todd was a little brainiac. So, uh, oops, meant artificial intelligence. Okay, what the hell is going on here? What if Magma mocks the Dick Tracy show? Who knows if they have it or not? Very cool. Needs a pie chart though. Okay, it used to be a pie chart, and here's the problem: is that pie charts don't actually give me the information that I want visually, because I would have all of those different pages on one pie, and it doesn't really show the amount of out of the 100 issues on each one, right? So if I have like 1 to 99, 100 to 199, like it's going to show if I've fully achieved it or not. But if you just have pie charts, you don't get that. I guess if I had 5 different pie charts, that would work. Does he have the banana cream pie app on Excel? Does he have the banana cream pie app on Excel? Clown Nikki, what the hell are you talking about? As Darth Vader used to say, impressive, most impressive. Oh, thank you. Put on Mad Monster Party. I wish I had something like that. Can we get some more bisexual lighting in here? What the hell does that mean? This is hetero lighting. This is high tea lighting, all right? That's what you get, all right? Surprised you didn't come in here with some bullshit about, is this the line for soup? Don't pick a fight with me, Kyle, all right? And look at this. I can do this, and it'll focus on my hand. Isn't that cool? Kyle, isn't that cool, Kyle? And then look at it, it comes back to me. See what I've done? Anyway. This is how I feel with Kyle showing up. Anyway, all right, I've done something else. I've done something else. Oh God, how do I get back to? Oh, here we go. Live chat. Okay, there we go. Anyway, how about this? That's not all of the issues that I've gotten a hold of. I did pick up some new issues of Mad, but I was at a comic shop, and I'm gonna plug them a little bit because it's this little hole in the wall place, not far from my house, but I hadn't been there in a very long time, and somebody gave me a gift card to that store, and I was very excited about it. So I was like, all right, I'll go and check this out, see what they have, see if they have any Mad stuff. I don't really need a lot of comic books, but you know, they might have some good Mad stuff. And so I went. And when I went, I was reunited with this old friend of mine who worked at Comic Book College. But they moved across town, and then he stopped going, and I stopped going. And it's like, well, I guess he stopped working there. I stopped going there. It's like, well, I'm never going to see this guy again in my whole entire life until I get this gift certificate, and I go there, and who's working behind the counter but my buddy Steve? So it's this place, Nostalgia Zone, and I think it's this nostalgiazone.com. Anyway, they're really great. They're pretty cool. They've got like you need a Lampoon StreamYard logo, like StreamYard, but it's a poo. Yeah, like it's a little dump right up here in the corner or wherever. I can't point because, yeah, anyway. This is their website, and you can buy stuff from them online. I think they have like, yeah, look at, so you can like buy shit online. They also have an eBay store. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. They had a good selection. And so if you want to browse their thing, I think that'd be nice because it's my friend works there, and I want my friend to do well for what it's worth. So Nostalgia Zone, check them out and tell them Flippin' Through sent you. That's what you should do. All right, so I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got at this place, and guys, I was so excited. I found Mad issues, and that was great. Here, I'm going to go. I'm gonna arrange these a little bit. Okay. to what I think is, I'm going to leave what I think is most exciting to the very end, to the very last thing. So let's go overhead. Here we have this, Panic. No, this is not Panic by EC Comics. This is some different magazine called Panic. I got this for, oh, this is what I like. These ones, look at, because you can actually open them. I hate it the way tape sticks to the other ones. But anyway, this is like all of these humor magazines that I got. Oh man, I just spoiled one of them. See, that's why I'm gonna put them off to the side. What an idiot I am. And I am gonna like actually spend more time and like properly flip through these. What is bisexual lighting? What does that mean, Kyle? Like look at this. Panic, published bi-monthly by Panic Publications Incorporated. It's just by Panic. Panic by Panic. Are you sick? I don't know. So I don't know. Oh, careful with those covers. Okay, I will. I will be. I'm trying to be. But look at this. Tuska. Who's Tuska? Some of this stuff I was like, oh, this looks familiar. And then I saw the name and I was like, oh, I guess it doesn't look familiar. But look at, they have like funny fake ads. They got a fake letters department. They got all sorts of stuff. Like, right, doesn't this kind of look like, oh, I remember. It's like, at first I was like, is this Severin? It's not. This is signed Torres. Is this British? Nope, I don't think it is British. Because it's, I do not think this is British. But I think this is Angelo Torres. And then look at this. I thought, hey, maybe this is Howard Nostrand. But I don't know if that works out. I don't know if that makes sense. We have Dan Orhack or Don Orhack. Kyle should be get all chubbed up about that. Bisexual lighting is that lighting YouTubers use where it's pink light coming in from one side and a bluish light from the other side, and the background is kind of purplish. Reading mad under bisexual lighting. Finally, satire meets mood lighting. It's not bisexual lighting. And you know what? That'd be okay if it was. But it's not. It's yellow light. I'm using yellow light. Look at this. That's it. And you know what? For all, if you guys want to, how about this? I've also fixed the glare. The glare, I've just eliminated the second light, and there's no glare. So I have this dramatic dark side of me, right? But now I have no glare. All right? So, don't criticize me. I'm very sensitive, okay? But hey, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this one, and I'll flip. Oop. Found a little piece of something. I'm going to save all of these for the most part and just go through them in more detail on future live streams. Styx says, Panic lasted 5 issues from 1958 to 1959. Very cool. Well, I like that. How many? 5 issues. So I have one of 5 issues. Maybe that's worth something. I was just ragging on your obviously improved production values. Oh, thank you. No need to throw your toys out of the pram. All right, how about this one? All right, how about this for throwing your toys out of the pram? We also got Frenzy. I wasn't careful with the cover. Yes, I was careful with the cover. Jeez Louise. It's fine also. They're magazines, okay? You're talking to the guy that folded in the first Al Jaffee fold in. What do you want from me? Okay, look at this. Look at that. Wow, gang. Trigger Happy, Kentucky. Oh, this is so great. This is Frenzy. Now, Frenzy, look at, they're poaching Ernie Kovacs and Jack Parr. Charlie Chan, Wait, I wonder. No, because Mad Magazine like hired those guys to write. I think they're probably just making fun of those guys. We looked at Frenzy in the mascot red-handed department. Oh yeah, this little freak, right? The little beetle freak. Is that true? I love the hand-drawn magazines. Um, Seeing Alfred E. Neuman in this lighting is taking me back to those experimental years in college. Oh, all right, so Frenzy. Frenzy's cool. Look at they have like I mean, it's what is that when it's something alludes they're alluding to like the Mad cover. The text is like so wildly different. But like that what's his face? Kurtzman Mad logo. They have like the little drawings inside of the letters, which, you know, if they're gonna steal something, not bad thing to steal. I'll check where the Ernie Kovacs alien mascot landed. Smoking years. Frenzy lasted 6 issues, also from 58 to 59. I got the Behaving Madly book. Oh, excellent. So they're so vintage. The old imagery shows politically incorrect characters. That is true. And I think it is true of this. I mean, they got Charlie Chan. I grew up watching some Charlie Chan movies, and I have to say, I'm a Charlie Chan man, all right? If you guys listen to Potter ZB, you know this. Now you can be stronger than she is. God, look at this. Look at how his face, they like drew muscles onto his face. That's so freakish. Frenzy. What issue is this? September 1958. Is this like the first Frenzy issue? Because this cover is barely holding on. But, oh God, look at it. Gosh, this is cool stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah. It is like it's this there is some politically incorrect imagery in this issue, but it's the artwork, holy smokes, so great. So anyway, maybe I found some just very rare magazines. I guess I'm not. Listen, I had to. You should be careful with covers that are barely holding on. I like to imagine that Styx is just being filled with anxiety right now over the way that I'm handling these issues. It's okay, Styx. I'll be careful, I promise. All right? I'm going to be very careful with this. Anyway. Never heard of Frenzy before. He ranked putts. Oh, okay. I hope I collect the Mad magazines just like when I was 13. Recollect. Recollect or recollect? Anyway, how about this? We got a few more. Darren Folds. Hi, all. Hi, Pat. How are you doing, Darren? I'm just going through my latest haul. This whole episode is just me showing off all of the stuff I got. So I hope that's entertaining to people. So now we're into the cracked stuff, and I'm not going to really go through these. Okay, maybe I will a little bit. Okay, I will just a little bit. Because I found that now, okay, I got all of this stuff. I got all of these issues and several Mad Magazine issues. He's such a show off. Patrick is going to light a big cigar with a burning issue of Frenzy. Yeah. Here, let me roll up this issue of Cracked and light it up. Oh, look at that. I love this. You know what the problem is? It's supposed to be like an optical illusion or whatever. And maybe my eyes are just that good. It's not like the Mad You remember the Mad Hypnosis issue where they like had the circles and then they like interlaced so it created that Moira pattern. I feel like they're trying to do that, but it didn't quite work. Hit like, assholes. Hey guys, you know what? That reminds me. If you're watching live or if you're watching later on, please consider hitting like, hitting subscribe, and leaving a comment down below. That is the best way that you can support the channel, and I sure do appreciate it. So go ahead and hit like right now. You know what? That's it. All right. I said hit like, man. All right. It's not focusing on the right thing. It's not as menacing. Hit like right now. Please. There we go. Know what's nice about this too is like having the background. It actually shows that this camera is nice. Yeah. Lily Munster is a great costume. What are you talking about? Sometimes you guys, you say this stuff and I just don't know what you're talking about. Who thought of these magazines? Who thought these magazine titles? Frenzy. What about Tumult? Today. Havoc Illustrated. I found Hysteria Digest was a good read. Tumult Today. Tumult Today. Overhead. Let's get back to that. I'm glad this isn't in 3D. I would have had an heart attack. And here we have Cracked, the greatest of the mad imitators. Is it the greatest of the mad imitators, or is it just the most successful of the mad imitators? Because those are not the same thing. Here's what is this, a cigarette commercial or something? Here you have some John Severin with like gun stuff. Rival TV shows cry, Uncle. The Man from Uncle was a great old television show from the 60s. You need to get a King Kong looking in the window back there. That's a really good idea. We have a secret language. We can all talk about you without you understanding. Hey, I know you're joking, but I do think that sometimes. Not just you, but like people in public. Humor Mag title pitch. Well, Al, all titles are taken. Wait, where are titles? Anyway. Hey, Darren. Whoa. Whoa, what's this? This is a very... this is a very sexy thing. Who did this artwork? The thing that I really want to get into is I want to get in that Mork and Mindy issue because Howard Nostrand is like my new favorite guy. He's an amazing artist. I love his style. It's brilliant. That's called a paranoid disassociated state. Yeah, well, tell it to my doctor. Except you don't have to, because I'm sure you talk with him already. Bill Ward. Has Poot been taken? I don't think Poot is a magazine. The Cracked Clacks. Oh, the gals are here. Anyway, I want to go through these kind of quickly because I don't, I do want to like have some time with this later on. You know what? The next one I'm not going to flip through. The next two I'm probably not going to flip through. What happens with this? What's up with this? Look, I can do this. I can hit these buttons. You guys see those? I'm like clicking these buttons and then like little things on the chat. What the hell does that mean? Poot has been taken in lampoons of Lampoon magazine. I think The Simpsons did it, actually. Poot. Wait, oh, okay. Oh, Vanessa deleted a message. All right. Wait, where is it? Okay. The next one I have. Cracked magazine. This is a 25 center. This is one I gotta, actually, I'm gonna open this because I don't know what issue this was. There's no way these god-awful people can take away the Mad magazines from us. What people? Which god-awful people? This is number 35. Cracked magazine number 35 right here. Look at, I don't know, there's like Ferdinand the Bull or something. Like, okay, this is, I get what it's, he's trying to do a visual gag here. This is John Severin doing the woman from Chile. The woman from Chile is trying to take away your Mad magazines. That's actually Cracked Mazagine. Oh, shit. That is some old crack. I get the visual drill, right? Is that it's a poster of Sylvester as a bullfighter, but then the bull is actually fighting the poster. I don't know if it's just not well done or if it's just not a funny thing anyway. Who knows? Who knows? I did not get that. I did not notice that Mazagine at all. Here's something. All right. I'm going to show you now the final one. This is the one I'm most excited about, okay? Look at, I'm going to go like this so that you guys know how serious I am. All right? This is important. I also got in my collection Cracked magazine number 4. Cracked magazine number 4, right here in my beautiful hands. I've got it. How cool is that? I almost, like, I nearly didn't believe it when I saw it. And it was like, yeah. So now you guys know why I wanted to plug Nostalgia Zone. I got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magazines, 2 of which are like 1 of 4 issues. This one, which is the fourth issue of Cracked, kind of great. And I got, I think, like 2 paperbacks and several issues of Mad. I don't know how many, I forgot. For under $100. That was pretty sick. I was pretty excited about that. So yeah, this is, well, I think this is also pretty interesting. In the span of, like, I don't know how many years, but within, I mean, they still were at 25 cents at this point. They had 3 different logos. I guess, like, this one is just a variation on that, but they are pretty distinct, I think. What do you think of that? I kind of like that original Cracked logo a lot. I think it's very unique. And actually, I have a little painter's cap, a Sylvester P. Smythe painter's cap with this logo painted on it that I got as a gift from Mort Todd after he was a guest on my show. Mort Todd, rest in peace. Anyway, I know I said that already, but yeah, it's a bummer. I wanted to have him back on my show. All right. Let's see. Why are you apologizing to Harvey Esquire? I got one of those early paperbacks and one from the later years. Yeah, has Shane been around lately? Yeah. Wait, for live streams? No, I guess, well, he's not around now, obviously. And I think the last one, when I had what the hell is wrong with me? Like, Doug Guilford was on my last live stream. I don't think he was on for that, but he was around before that. Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while. You doing okay? Somebody do a wellness check for Shane. I'm dumping a few rocks out of my crack pipe. Doug was in the chat. Yeah, Doug was, but Shane wasn't. All right, I'm gonna do something actually. I'm gonna do this. Okay, image. I'm doing something because I'm gonna do something. But I realized this is the first time I'm attempting to do this. The first time I'm attempting to do this while I'm God, can I speak or what? First time I'm attempting to do the phone call thing. And I don't have it all set up. I didn't have like a Chiron set up. So there we go. Now I'm going to go this and this. I'm going to, how do I group these? Group selected items. Perfect. Group call in. Okay. Don't call right now. If you're seeing that, don't call right now because I'm not ready yet. Okay. I want a space right there. Sorry, guys. I was panicked and I realized I wanted to do callers maybe, but I didn't have it all set up. Now I have to do I do transform? I know this is just immensely entertaining. Oh, yeah, here we go. Scroll. Okay. I wanted to do horizontal. Why the hell is it like that? Okay. I got to do this. Boom. Perfect. Okay, don't call yet. All right. I know, guys. This is painful. I know, but give me a break. Oh, the chat. I need the chat up here. All right. There we go. Now chat is back. Voice calls. What the hell is this? Close those. What? What is this? All right, hold on. You guys, I'm sorry for this. This is horrifying. This is so embarrassing. What does this say? Can you make that say for a good time call? Oh, yeah. The hell yeah, I can do that. For a good time call. I feel like I want to make this smaller though. Boom. Okay, phone lines are open. So for a good time, call 507 479 1795. That is how you can call in to the show. Anyway, haven't heard from him in a while. I think he got me too'd. Who got me too'd? Actually, make it say for Schluggener time. Oh, God. All right. Well, see, this is why I need Did I spell that right? Fur. Oh, there's two G's. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, that's good. Anyway, two G's. I got it. I got it. Anyway, look at this, guys. I have some bad news too. I went to pick up. I got the latest issue of Mad Magazine. This was the last issue that I actually got. So do you see anything wrong with that? I'm missing Mad Magazine number 45. I didn't get it. They didn't pull it for me. So I think at this point, I either need to just do I have to do an actual subscription to the magazine, or I have to burn down the comic shop that I go to. Whoever calls, better make it worth the wait. Yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing that that took so long. But look at boom. You know what? No, now no calls. You guys lost it. No, you don't deserve it. I could do that, but I won't. I won't do that. That would be cruel, cruel and unusual. So I don't want to do that. Anyway, what else am I going to talk about? I guess I should have put this up while I was flipping through some of these magazines that I got. Here, I may as well look through this. I'll tell you, if there's one thing that I'm probably not going to get to on a live stream, it would probably be this. $1 a minute? That's not true. It's not $1 a minute. My dream is that at some point, Potter's EB will attract a simping toady that knows how to edit and produce and will stupidly do it for free. Dude, that'd be great. Or you could just like have hire some guy from India to do it. That would be the other option. Here, I'm going to go overhead. Boom. There we go. Now I have that in overhead. How about the browser? Let me put it in the browser too. Boom. Oh, now it's in the browser. Yay, that's sick. All right, overhead. Here we go. So a real cracked collector's edition. If you recall, I think this image was from, they stole, do you guys remember the Mad Puyet cover? Let's see if I can find that on Mad Cover site. How do you spell Puyet? Here we go. What cover? Ah, shit. Oh, 93. This. So Mad Magazine had the Puyet issue, and there you go. Puyet, of course, it's the inverse of QWERTY. That's what Puyet is. But so Mad called this visual thing the Puyet, and then of course you had Alfred famously with those 4 eyes being displayed. This was from a cover of Cracked where they shamelessly ripped off that cover, where Sylvester has the 4 eyes, and the only difference is that he even has a Puyet, but it's a pair of pants with 3 legs, and that's the gag. It was a pretty shameless stealing of the deal. I think they did the 4-eye thing too. Yeah. Oh, and Ace Frehley died. I want to see this Al Jaffee artwork in Cracked. Yeah, Ace Frehley died. That was wild. I thought President Trump was going to get Kiss to reunite. That's what I heard. All right, we're just going to kind of flip through this quickly. Learn while you snore. I too want to see the Al Jaffee thing, the Al Jaffee cracked artwork. I feel I must have been told at some point that Al Jaffee did artwork for Cracked, but I don't remember it, I guess. Um, okay, here we go. Now I have it. Stolen or parody? I don't know. It's like the whole thing with Mad Magazine doing like not doing cartoons, um, because so many cartoons are comedic. And that's the other thing. Like Mad Magazine didn't lampoon many comedic films because how do you make fun of a comedic film? Except if a comedic film was just not funny. That's I guess you can do. What did you say was who that editor? Wait, was DeFuccio the editor of this? No, Michael Del Femine. I I do think people went from cracked into mad. And it wouldn't surprise me if there were like people on editorial or the art department that went from cracked magazine to mad magazine. Um, anyway, the world's first psychedelic janitor. This is the archaic John Severin. He hates the fuzz, especially on peaches. And look at he's shaving the fuzz off of a peach. He gets his kicks every time he's late. He's never been short on bread. Sylvester has a new bag. Sylvester ain't no drag. What the hell is this? This is weird. A bell-bottom bucket. Our loyal cracked custodian, Sylvester P. Smythe, is no stranger to the zap-pow world of the switched-on generation. In fact, this article proves conclusively that he's the world's first psychedelic janitor. Tuning in, turning on, dropping out. He believes in total cosmic nakedness when he takes his usual Saturday night bath. Oh, this is, I understand. I understand. They're taking slang and jargon from the 1960s. This is like horrifying cliches, except it's Sylvester P. Smythe. He has no bad hang-ups. And there he is. That is a bad hang-up right there because you shouldn't see the string that, okay. Kit Lively went from cracked to mad. And those have to be 60s colloquialisms. What if it is from the 1960s? This is from the 1960s. This is just all reprints throughout the whole time of the magazine. Vic Martin doing some cool artwork. Cracked previews the new groups. Zulu and the Headhunters. Berry and the Incurables. There's one in an iron lung. Cockroach and the Termites. All right, we're not going to get any callers, so I'm going to drop the call-in thing. Let me see if I can do this. Bloop. Problem is, I wish I could do it across all of them. Boom. Overhead. I'm going to move that down a little bit. Here's Snowflake and the Seven Dwarfs. Look at that. They had snowflakes even in the 1960s. Oh, who did this artwork? Oh, John Severin did this artwork. This is just John Severin's greatest hits. What the hell? I really do want to find that Al Jaffee, though. Will I be able to find art captions? Like, I must get rid of that cold cream. Composition, Modrain. You think it's so easy? You write the caption. Oh, look at that. Yeah, more caption humor. We love that. Build this beautiful yacht. This is the type of thing that like I can't help but think Mad would do it better. I don't know if that's unfair. More captions. This is hats. Some hat humor. I refuse to even read that. Here we have Suburbia. This is cool looking. McCartney did the artwork here. This looks like some weird stuff that like Dave Berg would do in Mad before he started doing the lighter side of. We have the 1968 Cracked Current Events Test. President Lyndon B. Johnson is a Texan, a rich Texan, a bird watcher, a charter member of the Bobby Kennedy fan club. Twiggy is a walking disaster area, a girl with two backs, a toothpick covered with skin, a famous model. Hubert Humphrey from Minnesota. Unemployed, lost in the background, a man who has to eat LBJ's barbecued steaks and vice president of the United States of America. Here you have company names. Here's some more Severin. Severin is like the one that I would recognize most quickly in these magazines. Here are the shut-ups. Does that say Al Bigot? Look at that signature. I heard Bring Her Back. I listened to the podcast Tell 'Em Steve Dave, and I think Bring Her Back, they brought that one up. I've not seen that. I'm not super big on horror stuff. I do want to watch The Substance, and that's on HBO Max right now. So, I don't know. When's Dickie D's birthday? I think Dickie D, you know what? For his birthday, I'm going to invite Dickie D onto the show. I think it's about time. People have been begging both of us for it, and I think it's time that we have it happen. It's today? Dickie D's birthday is today? You didn't tell me until now? Well, he never wished me a happy birthday. That's a good point. You know what, Dickie D, where were you on my birthday? I turned 40 this year. I'm about to turn 32 next month. Big birthday. Hey, how many thumbs do we have up on this video? How many thumbs do we have up? We have 15 likes. That's pretty good. I think we could get more. If you haven't yet already, please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment. I know that you're lurking, okay? I know you're lurking. You haven't made a comment. Just say something. Just be like, what up? That's all you got to do, and it really helps. Come on, don't you want to help? I'm just a simple man here in my dork room where I hide all of my things and film videos. Don't you want to help? Look at it. Somebody helped. Somebody gave you that thumbs up. Anyway, if you're lurking, leave a comment. That'd be great. I'd appreciate that. My birthday is May 20th. The last four of my social is 9928. My mother's maiden name? Smith. I don't think there's any Al Jaffee in here, you guys. This is Jack Davis. That's something right here. Jack Davis went from cracked into mad. I almost missed that. What the heck? Who's messaging me? Oh, so somebody who's watching me live is commenting on my descriptor. It doesn't count if you start in mad. Jack Davis didn't start in mad. No, Jack Davis did everything at the same time. Well, I know he was doing Reader's Digest and covers and stuff. That's because you threaten us with a knife. Yeah, that's true. I did do that. I did. You're right. Not sorry for it. Also, not sorry for that one bit. Jack Davis was in Mad #1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good point. All right. Yeah, all right. So I guess he. Well, this is what made Jack Davis so special. What made Jack Davis so special that he could go and he could do Mad Magazine, he could do everything, he could do Cracked Magazine, but other people had to use, or at least like felt they needed to use, what do you call it, like pen names. Why is that the case? Anyway, I'm more of a Cannibal Ferox kind of guy. It's Jeff What's-His-Face wants his Mad back. Jeff Boehm. Jeff Boehm wants his Mad back. That's who is messaging me. Am I the only one? Like sometimes I'll open up the magazine, I'll see somebody's name. Anytime I see somebody's name written in a Mad magazine, I immediately try to look them up. Because wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be neat to be like, hey, I have your Mad magazine. Jeff Boehm, I've got your Mad. I'm not giving it back. It's mine now. It will not be returned to you. I think that's pretty cool. Was Davis in Mad and Cracked at the same time? Well, by virtue of him, Mad predating Cracked, and then him just being an ever-present Mad contributor, I think that there was some overlap. Dude, McCartney draws some good babes, all right? If I don't find this Al Jaffee, I'm gonna flip out, all right? Davis left with Kurtzman. See, this is the thing. There's so many details to remember about Mad Magazine. Davis left to go with Kurtzman to start. Was it not Help? Humbug, right? It was him and Wood and Elder and Davis. Who else? See, that's like, there's just so many things to remember. You could check out the obits for Jeff. Yeah, but obits from where? Is there a national obituary website I could check? I think Tom Richmond's story about Mad not allowing artists in other magazines at the same time was way later. Davis seemed to do a lot of stuff. TV guide covers, yep. Movie posters, record albums. I think he did an Anthrax album. I'm almost certain. Anthrax, Jack. Oh no, that was Mort Drucker did the Anthrax one. Yeah. 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 And you did a great job. Handshakes, doctors, prize fighters. Now people do that. It's called a fist bump. Bowlers. Okay, that looks like kind of an erotic handshake. Mad let you do other things, just not competing magazines. Modern artists, hitchhikers, farmers. That actually is a fun thing. You go like this, and then the other person comes up and goes like that. That's a fun one. Bartenders. I don't understand this. Drama critics. Still, and Martin did all those jazz album covers. Do we not all about Don Martin here? Wait. Don Martin did are you messing with me? Did Don Martin do a bunch of jazz album covers? Because now because here's the thing. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Google this. Don Martin jazz album covers. That can't be true. That can't be real. The Don Martin. Oh my God. He did this? That's a really cool cover. Is this him? No. Okay, where am I? What the hell? Come on, internet. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Dangerous Minds. I had no idea about this. Darren, that's so cool. This is what I was expecting. I was expecting this. South of the border in percussion land. I'm glad I didn't look this up first. Cha-cha-cha for normal people. Percussion, of course. Percussion. Internacional. These are prestige covers in a completely different style. That's like that's striking. I like that a lot. This looks like, I don't know. Wow. Look at that. Sunny Sit, Bud Powell, J.J. Johnson. Stan Getz, the brothers. These are really cool. What is this one? Okay, I have a this is I want to know, like, this looks like the original cover. This kind of does, but what is this, like this green thing and then these diamonds? Are those, is that part of it, or is that like added by? Ah. I mean, what's cool, it looks almost like it looks like Edward Gorey. That's what this reminds me of. Especially this one. And I mean, of course, right? Like I feel like dumb being impressed by this, because it's like even this, right? Like even this card, he's a very talented artist. I'm just so used to this that to see this is like, it's surprising. That's really cool. Thank you, Darren. That was really cool to see. Is this Al Jaffee? What the hell is this? No, this is Joe McNeely, which this looks great. I'm just trying to find Al Jaffee, and then I'm going to go to bed. Frank and Stein. That's not somebody's real name. And I'm pretty sure that's not Al Jaffee. Here's some more Severin. What you got here? Oh, cool. More captions. My God. I hate captions so much. I am Spartacus. Jack Davis. Male college types. McCartney. McCartney draws some babes, okay? That's a fact. That's a fact of life. And if you can't handle it, wait, is this it? This is cool. This is Elder. This is Will Elder. I knew this was special. Architecture by Frank Lloyd Wrong. Home of a weather expert. Designed for the retired elevator tycoon. These are cool illustrations. Charm bracelets for teens. Who is this? Who does this look like? Can't tell. Dave Berg did all of those pornographic religious comics for that weird sex cult. I'm not Googling that. They may have any thoughts on the new Frankenstein film. Well, dude, I don't. It's like I love that Frankenstein movie, the original one, right? And I also love. I don't know. I don't love the idea of this. Guillermo del Toro is great. I love it when he makes movies. I've enjoyed almost all of his movies, like even the one, I almost said especially the one, even the one where the lady has sex with a fish. I don't know. I'm not like, I'd watch this one. I'm not expecting it to be great. I just like the regular old Frankenstein. And I think that was a masterpiece. And that's that. There is not. They fucking lied. There's no Al Jaffee in this magazine. So there's that. The Dave Berg comics were compiled into a paperback called My Friend God. I've got My Friend God, and it's right there. But it won't focus all the way back there. But anyway, yeah, I have that My Friend God thing, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of wild. Yeah, mixed feelings about it. We'll see. I hope it's good because I like him and I want him to make good things. But it is like a little. I'm thinking those bracelet necklaces were Jaffee. I got like because he would do stuff like that pretty well. Like if you think about the Mad Metals, yeah, sticks. The Mad Metals, absolutely. Common Google. Okay, I'm gonna Google it, but I'm not gonna show it. Dave Berg, sex cult comics. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now this is like the AI summary, but let's all. The Family International, Christian new religious movement founded by Dave Berg in 1968. So it's not just a sex cult, it's his sex cult, all right? So I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to know these things about people that I like, all right? I got one bombshell already. That was Don Martin doing some awesome jazz stuff. We got him to Google it. Now double dare him to show it. I know what I'll do. We'll cover the Dave Berg sex cult next live stream. How about that? I think that's fair. Yeah. Wait a second. Common name. It is. It's got to be another Dave Berg. Oh, okay. The alligator. Oh my God. Yeah, why do you do this to me, Kyle? Uh, anyway. All right, you guys. Well, it's listen. What yeah, what a lovely evening it's been. What a lovely evening. I've had a wonderful time here flipping through things with you. Honk Steady, thank you so much for the gift. I really do appreciate it. It's incredibly generous, and so thank you. all of you watching, all of you who took the time to hit like, hit subscribe, and leave comments. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. I know you don't need to. And so I'm glad that you do. If you're watching later and you're hearing this sincere thanks, you know, I hope that it makes you feel bad for having not hit like, subscribe, and leaving a comment, and I then hope you do. So if you watch this long without leaving a comment, leave the comment down below that says, you know, through my fault, through my most grievous fault. That's what you can do. Anyway, I want to say shout out to a few people. Little Cozy Nostril, thanks for stopping by. Darren Folds, thanks for coming by. Sticks McFly, Honk Steady, Vanessa, Sketchy Works. Wait, where is he? Where's Esquire, Harvey Esquire? Thank you for stopping by. Anybody else? Is there a new Simpsons tonight? What? Oh wait, now Little Cozy Nostril says wait. Oh, is this the line for soup? Jeez Louise. Anyway, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.